Alright guys, before we get started with this video, I do want to thank every single one of you, and thank you very much guys. Thank you very much for all your support. And guess what? We're at 184 subscribers. Yeah buddy. Yes guys, thank you very much for getting me to 184 subscribers. That's crazy. That's 23 new subscribers guys. Welcome to the team. New subscribers, thank you very much for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and to all the rest of you, I definitely appreciate all your support and sticking with me throughout this time frame. And hopefully we can do a lot of more cool videos. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. If you guys like any of these cars in the background that you see here and there, let me know. We can pull them to the side and start another one or something. Yes guys, I definitely do appreciate, in all seriousness, all of you guys. Thank you very much for making this possible. We're at 184. I can't believe it. This is crazy guys. We're like this close, touching 200 subscribers. That would be insane. But definitely guys, thank you very much for all your support. Without further ado, let's get this video started. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are cleaning up after our massacre that we did here in the garage, painting that truck there. We're still gonna do that bed liner on it, so stay tuned for that. But first, let me introduce you guys to one of our projects that's been on the background this whole time, and I think it's time for us to get on it. I need your guys' help to decide which one to start on. So without further ado, let me show you guys this wonderful project. No guys, sadly, we're not gonna go through the Miata here today, but we will. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys this 2000 Chevy Silverado. It has been my workhorse, mule, and everything else for the past couple years there. If you guys remember, we did carry the WRX wagon engine on this particular one. It also brought us the 4 Focus motor. Boom, if you guys remember it, it's right here. We still having a little bit of issues with the transmission shifter. Once it shifts to overdrive, it likes to turn off. Battery's still dead, so we're gonna go ahead and do the first thing, replace the battery on that eventually, not today, because we're reviewing our Silverado today. But yes, yeah, the Silverado been hauling this trailer for a couple years now, and it helped us bring this particular car as well, which is the Pontiac Fiero, another project that we will talk soon enough about it. We have reviewed it. If you guys haven't seen it, it is on the videos below. Go ahead and take a look at it. It is the review on this particular Fiero here. I was thinking of finishing it up here real quick, but like I said, I need your guys' help choosing what we're doing. Of course, we can't forget our big girl over here. We still got a lot of work to do on this one. We got body work to do. We got pulling, dents here and there. Lots of work, as well as replacing parts like handles, lights. These lights have seen better days. But like I mentioned before, let's go ahead and get on with this review, guys. Alright, now that you guys have seen some of the builds here today, we're going to go ahead and introduce you guys to Frank. This is Frank, our 2000 Chevy Silverado. It is well maintained and kept, as you guys can see. There's a fresh new rib here. Nah, that rib been there, guys. It's been there since I got the truck. But yes, guys, this truck has been a workhorse since I got the truck. That's the main point I got it. Here's a little view of it here today. Looks like the security system is on, but believe it or not, it barely has 130,000 miles or so. I'm gonna go ahead and check that for you guys real quick. All right, guys, so we have the keys here. Let's go ahead and see how many miles it has so far. Bam, 136 with 323. Oh, sheesh. So yeah, we have put some miles into it. It looks like I got it with 130, so that's how many miles we had drove it so far. And it has been driving to pick up cars, and somebody tried to steal my truck at one point, guys. So they messed up my ignition switch. Just the plastic on top, so it still does this job. It just doesn't lock where it's supposed to. I believe I left it in here somewhere, but I need a whole new plastic. They just literally broke it off. It is broken off. You guys can see. I'm not sure. It looks like they jank a bunch of screwdrivers up in there and popped it off, trying to do what you do with Hondas, I believe. So yeah, they couldn't steal it because I disconnect my battery. Yes, sir. I always disconnect my battery in these older trucks just because they're so easy to steal, and they've been around for ages, so people already know how to get to them. So yeah, guys, somebody tried to steal my truck. Maybe we should make that our thumbnail, huh? Sheesh. But yeah, this is its engine right here. And the engine on this particular truck came with a 5.3 liter engine. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's right there. Ahí está. So it's a 5.3 V8. So yes, it is a V8. It has 4 spark plugs on each side. It is very dirty, dusty, because I used the truck, okay? I haven't got, well, this wasn't me, this was the ex-owner. I still haven't pretty much cleaned it up. I've been using it how he left it. You see that? That's why we need to get to it and do a little bit more than just oil changes and putting batteries in this poor thing and spark plugs. This battery, we put it on, I believe, 2021. Yep. So towards the middle of 2021, so it's been lasting us a couple of years there from Walmart. Hey, yeah. We have not done the spark plugs on this particular truck since we got it, so I believe it's about time to do some spark plugs on this thing. This space right here is great. I mean, I can reach all the spark plugs there. How does this side looking? It's looking all right. That one looks a little too in there, but it should be fine. Way better than a GMC M-Boy that I worked on the other day. That thing had no space. But yes, guys, I went ahead and did a couple of modifications on this truck. As you guys can tell, it does have the HD hood, and we did put a HD hood on this particular vehicle here. Yay. We still have the old hood. We actually got 2 spare hoods for this truck, besides the one that's on it. They're stock. This is the only HD hood that I have. I did not change the grill or lights or anything else. I did, however, added fog lights on it after getting it, because I think it just looks way cleaner like that. This one's giving me a little issue with the wiring. It works, but it goes dim and then it messes up with my signal. So I'm not sure what's going on with the wiring. That's something we got to figure it out. Yes, it does have its bruises and bumps here. This bumper was white at one point. When I got it, it didn't have a bumper, so I went ahead and grabbed one and swapped it in there and matched it as best as I could. As you guys can see, the plastic decided to break off. We color matched the whole bumper, and for how long it's been, it hasn't pretty much started peeling or anything. This was with the truck already color much, so I didn't have to do much but swap it into this bumper. That's about it. Other than that, I don't recall doing anything else to this truck besides that. It does need help with paint. Yes, it does. Yes, guys, we got the chrome seats over here with the crack edition. As you guys can see, it's all cracked. This door opens and closes just fine. It does have 4 doors, so that's convenient. I have taken my family in here, and they love it. They love the darn thing. We did fix the AC on it last year. Heater works fine. AC went out for some reason. It's not charging. We got to recharge it, so it might have a small leak somewhere because it lasts me a whole year. But that's another thing we got to look at. Looks like this is one of the fog lights I was trying to get in here probably, or maybe a Pontiac light. I believe does not fit on this truck, so we're going to be throwing that away. A bit disclaimer though, it does have some rust, so we are gonna have ourselves cut up fixing this if we did put this one's on our project list. I would have liked to fix the rust, obviously. As you guys seen on our green truck, we went ahead and did that one, so this would have been a good little neck breaker once it's all done. But yeah, it does have its little bruises and dents. Like I mentioned, it is my work truck. However, it looks funny enough. It has the same damage as the green truck. It has some hits right there. I don't know if you guys can see them. Some hits over there on the other side, where we load the ladder and chairs and stuff like that. Other than that, it's pretty good. No hail damage. So that's great. Now, bit disclaimer on the driver's side door, guys. This door opens up just fine. Nothing wrong with it. This is the one I'm having issues with. It looks like it doesn't like to open from the bottom for some reason. Just the top opens up and closes. So I went ahead and took this off, and it turns out it's a little plastic device that it has in there. That and it's a new one. It doesn't exist anymore. So we need a new little plastic device in there so it can open and pull the bottom one up. I was thinking of welding just a washer or something in there to keep it in there. You'll see when I take it apart. That's a brand new hit right there, guys. My fat uncle came over here and decided to slide in there. And he reclined a little too hard. But it's okay. We can fix it. Yes, guys. So this is what it's looking like for our Chevy Silverado 1500 2000. And yes, I know it has a different color side. Right now it's identifying as brown or champagne, I should say. I don't know what color that is, to be honest. I didn't even look into that. But yeah, that side was totally dismantled. I believe it had a spoiler at one point. As you guys can see, they like their Bondo. So apparently it was cheaper to buy a whole bed than just that side. Yes, guys, I did have to buy a whole bed that was wrecked on the opposite side. Good thing it wasn't the piece I needed. So yeah, we went ahead and got it for way cheaper than it would have been for a whole side. I believe they were wanting like $250 for a side or a little bit more. And I got this whole bed with that good side I needed for $50. All I had to do was load it up and bring it over here. That's pretty much what it was. And here's the bolts that go to the bed. There's 1, 2, 3, and no, 3 and then 4. I don't know what this was. No, that's not a bolt, but it could be. So it's 4 bolts, just like the other truck. Chevys don't change much. So yeah, 4 bolts on the bottom as well. So 8 bolts in total to take it off. That's pretty much it. The only difference with this one is that it's this kind of plastic fiber thing looking, whatever this thing. Some people call it fiberglass. I think it's plastic, to be honest. That doesn't look like fiberglass. I know fiberglass, and this is metal. This is plastic. So yeah, it just unbolts right there. There's 1 bolt here. It was supposed to be 1 there. This one I semi took it out already, and then there's that one right there. So yeah, it pretty much unbolts, and then you can take it off the bed itself and replace it. Simple. Same thing over here. It has a couple bolts that it just comes off. You guys can see them through the inside, how it just hugs in with bolts. Pretty easy, simple. Better than welding and body bond and stuff like that. Sheesh. But yes, guys, how rude of me. I did not show you guys my custom build door. Right here, I have a custom build door for my fuel pump. Ex-owner thought it was easier to take the bed off and do all that stuff, and he kind of messed up and stripped some bolts. Had to change the fuel pump at one point, so I went ahead and just cut it right there and got it real quick. Due to being stuck on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere, it was the easiest thing to do instead of taking the whole bed or paying somebody months of money to take it to a shop. No way, Jose. We do our own work here. So yeah, we went ahead and got some Rhino liner in this bed as well. As you guys can see, we're going to be putting something similar on that green one there. This one's an actual Rhino liner that we put in a couple years ago now. So it's been here since before my time, actually. It looks like it's been a couple years because the owner had this bed Rhino liner on it before I purchased it from him. So yeah, that was a plus that I liked a lot about this truck. Other than that, I don't think there was any other upgrades that he might have did. The tent was already in there. It looks like fabric made because the front windshields are not tinted. Other than that, the only thing I have done is switch this ones out because they were non-existent. They didn't have them, so we went ahead and put both of those. I have not changed the back bumper although it does need it. You'll see why. So we did change the plastics. That's what we changed. But if you guys can tell here, sheesh. No, that was not me. It was like that when I got it. Full disclaimer. But yeah, we need, it's a project. That's why it's called a project. We need to see what we're gonna do with it. See if we can get it up next. But like I mentioned before in the beginning of the video, guys, I'm gonna need all your help to see what we can start next, because as you guys can see, this is a handful of a project as well. Alright guys, so this is the cars that I was going to show you guys today to review them, to see what do you guys feel like we should be tackling next, and be able to finish them up, get them to nice quality cars so we can enjoy driving them, and or start driving them, because I hadn't even drove the Miata, to be honest. Probably like 3 times around the block since I got the brakes working and the car running. So yeah, that's about it. But I would like to finish that up and get it out there. I also would like to take care of the rust in this truck here, since it has been my workhorse for a while, and just want to make it look decent. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there. Bam! But yes, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what do you guys think about the 2007 Silverado, and we'll go ahead and get it knocked out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Boom.